Hey guys, welcome back to this live session. And today we have very special guest with us, Rida Shulai. She is from Meghalaya and she's a TV survivor. So welcome, Rida.
Hi. Hi, everyone. Thank you for that.
So
Thank
we
you for
have,
this opportunity, actually.
yeah,
Yes.
we are so grateful that you said yes to us.
I would love to. I loved.
So without wasting another second, we would love to know your journey. Okay.
Mhm.
So can you tell us about your TB journey, how it started, and what symptoms you first noticed?
So it all started way back to 2015. Yeah, so at that time I was malnutritioned. Literally, my weight dropped to 33 kgs only. And I'm height-wise, I'm like 5'7". So you can imagine the BMI level, it's like way too low. And then symptoms are coughing, and then loss of appetite, and then even my skin peel off. Yeah, right from my neck to the toe wise. And then you can literally see my bones and everything. Yes. So these are the symptoms that I got mostly. And the major thing is the coughing, that I can really cough like mostly to 1 hour right before I go to bed also. Yes.
So your family had gone through this tough phase already, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before your diagnosis, so what was your family reaction and what thoughts were running in your mind when you diagnosed with TB?
So what happened at first, I was the one who delayed diagnosis, okay? Because I've seen this previously in my family. So
Mm-hmm.
my father passed away from MDR TB back
Okay.
in 2013. So
Mm-hmm.
I've seen his journey and he couldn't make it out alive. So the moment he started his treatment, within 1 week, he passed away 1 week only after he started his treatment, like TB treatment.
Mm-hmm.
So that has, the fear is there at the back of my head, whether some part of me, I do know that it is TB, but I don't
Okay.
want to actually see it in the report, or, know it that it is, or hear it from doctors or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was I delayed the treatment. So I started taking medicines from homeopathy medicines, and they misdiagnosed me. So they misdiagnosed me with asthma and bronchitis, both. And then
Okay.
slowly, somehow, my mom managed to, you know, do the test for me. Because I think even my mom also, she does know that this is happening. This is going to be TB. It's not going to be easy for her as well, because she have seen this, even both for my family. So they
I
were
get.
not ready to accept it as well.
Yeah.
So yes, the team came home because I was bedridden. I couldn't go to the testing places. So the team came home. They did the test for me and everything. And after a week, I got my reports. And yes, it was confirmed. It was MDR TB. Yeah.
So like it was just fear to like diagnose the TB, and like you have seen your father like in a worse situation and he died in within a week. So that was the thing, you tried homeopathy first, but the person didn't tell you that it is not like you can't cure TB with homeopathy or something like this.
Yeah, that is true. But then at that time, I was not quite aware of all of this. It was only I become TV survivor and then TV champion that I start to learn about all of this, and I don't want others to go through what I've
Mhm.
been through. So now I'm trying to spread awareness on tuberculosis.
Okay. So you have shared that at one point you became very thin, pale, and even lost your hair also. And while
Yes.
you were looking at in the mirror, you were seeing a different person. And this feeling is like, I can just relate with this feeling. So how did you like cope up with this feeling?
So I think I can go back, back to that memories again, when I was literally taking off my clothes, staring at myself in the mirror, and I couldn't recognize the woman that was standing there. She is a complete different woman. Like I'm telling you, it was like skin and bone. I can literally see my veins popping out.
Mm.
So yeah, so it was that much. So I think the weight also probably could be just because of the bones only. I don't know. So it's just that got the thoughts in my head. So I was crying at that time, And then that was the moment when my mom shifted the mirror to the other room, and she makes sure that I don't go near the mirror anymore, because she can't, tolerate to see me looking at myself that way. So yeah.
This is like hard to go back to those memories. I'm really sorry, like I have to ask such question, but a
It's
lot of
okay.
people are going through the same phase. They might get strength from your story also.
Hopefully.
So it's hard to take like 14 to 16 medication. And at that time, I remember because I was diagnosed with TB in 2025, sorry, 15. So it was hard to take medicine. It's like 14 to 15 medicine plus injection for 6 months. It was
Yes.
really, really tough. So
Yes.
how did you manage like taking medicine and like getting better?
So again, for me, taking medicines was a push, okay? Because I have doctors who kind of fear me.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I even just skip one day also, I have to start again right from day one.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine now if I've completed 1 year of treatment, now I missed out one day,
Oh.
again starting it another, that is a challenge for me, because I literally had to force myself to take those medicines. I'm sure you're not gonna like, especially the rifampicin, the
Mm-hmm.
ethambutol, the burning sensation in your throat. When you take those medicines, it's like horrible. Just the thought of it. I can see you squinting your eyes, thinking about it also now. Yes.
Yeah, it
So I
was.
really had to push through all of that to complete the
Mhm.
treatment. Yeah.
So it's a long treatment for 24 months.
Yes.
So have you meant uh, created a routine or something that like keep you pushing? Because it's tough and sometimes you feel like no, I can't do it. You want to give up like. So is there
So
something? Is there any driving force actually that
yes.
kept you pushing at that time?
Yes. So yeah. So most of the doctors won't tell you like these medicines, they do have societal tendency, right?
Hmm.
So there were many times. So for me, whenever I spread awareness or whenever I advocate to patients, I
Mhm.
always mention that there are certain drugs that would leads to this. That way, explaining patients, like they don't need to blame themselves.
Mhm.
Instead, blame the medicine
Mhm.
of why they're thinking this way. So at that time, and I was a social worker also. Professionally, I'm a social worker.
Mhm.
So I try to motivate myself more. And then seeing my mother, it seems like my mother suffer more than, like she can't tolerate seeing me, can't sit, can't stand. I
Mhm.
eat just one spoon of rice, I'll puke the whole thing.
Mhm.
So nothing goes in. Mostly it's always out.
Mhm.
So watching her, and then at the back of my head, I think about her. So she was
Mhm.
my strength actually. So she was my only strength actually. So I think about her. I was
Mhm.
like, she have lost a husband
Mhm.
at
Right.
one point of time because of this. So I'm not gonna let her lose a daughter too because of this. Imagine how much traumatizing that is gonna have
Yeah.
an impact on her. So she was my strength, and that's how she helped me through the entire journey also.
Yeah.
Till I'm TB cured. Yeah.
I completely agree and resonate with this feeling actually. So next question is what role did your family and relatives and friends play during TB treatment and recovery?
Can I just go back to that again?
Yeah. So what role did your family, friends and relative play during your TB treatment and recovery time?
Okay. So my family has been my pillar and my strength. So my mother, she was a retired HA from TB hospital only, Shillong.
Okay.
Yeah, so she does know things. And then my brother, he was working there. I was fortunate enough to get all my medicines, and then
Mhm.
for my testing also, the sputum test and everything was, he do it for me. So
Yeah.
at least I was fortunate enough that way. And then my friend at that time, most of them left me
Mm-hmm.
because of TB. Stigma is there.
Yeah.
So the ones who stayed, I really appreciate them. They are still there till now.
Mm-hmm.
So Yeah, so they've been my, let's just say, emotional support. So my family is like my backbone support, and my friends are like my emotional supports are there. Yeah.
So, like you talk about TB stigma. So, did it made your TB recovery harder? Because there are
Yes.
certain times when like it hit you harder than ever. So, is there any moment that you wanna tell us or share with us related to TB
So
stigma?
the stigma, right? You're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when it comes to stigma, I have relative. I at that time I completely shut down people. Okay, because
Mm-hmm.
first is the self stigma that I have. It
Okay.
started with the self stigma.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't allow any relative to come home. So
Mm-hmm.
even if they come, also I don't allow them to enter the room to
Mm-hmm.
see me because of the way they stares and judge and the questions they ask my mother, and they
Mm-hmm.
bring back my late father's stories, which is not good. They try
Mm-hmm.
to relate that and they try to blame my dad for that again. So these are not the good signs. So I tend to isolate myself from that. So that's also one stigma. And there's another stigma is where in hospitals where I went for a dental treatment.
Mm-hmm.
So the doctor, he was saying like, since you have TB, we can't treat you because the
Okay.
instrument that we're using it in other patients also, and it might spread.
Mm-hmm.
So to my surprise, I'm like, he's a doctor and he doesn't know what to do.
So,
So yes, so society, family, friends, even in healthcare, health settings also we go through the stigma. Yes.
yeah, I heard many stories where like doctor say no to treat the patient
Yes.
and they're actually hired for the this thing only. And even
Exactly.
recently I met with an accident. Actually, I tell you one story. I met with an accident and I have to go to the local dispensary there. So it was like 2 p.m. is like closing time and it's
Yeah.
around 1:55. When it was 2, they left the this department and they left me there just
Wow.
to struggle. So
Wow.
it is like that. It's like there it's in TV departments also.
Hmm.
So next thing is that like completing treatment is one thing. Okay,
Yes.
like we are taking medicine, we are getting support. That is one thing. So how's life is treating you after TB?
Uh, yeah. So one thing, I'm grateful that I'm TB cured. Okay. But there's always the side effects of the treatment,
Mm-hmm.
and because of the severity of the illness also. So
Mm-hmm.
when I was cured, the doctor asked me to, get another scans just to check
Okay.
whether, I'm fine, and scans for my lungs and chest and everything. So after the scan, the reports came out that I was one of my lungs is completely collapsed. So my left
Oh.
lung is completely collapsed. So far I've been living with only one lungs.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thriving with it now, let's just say. But then yes, there's another cons to it also. So after 5 years of TB cured, after
Mm-hmm.
the collapse of lungs, there's
Mm-hmm.
again it affected the nerves. So
Oh.
these TB medicines, they do have a huge effect on nervous system, right? The
Mm-hmm.
nerves and the hearing. So then at that time I was diagnosed with axonal neuropathy,
Yeah.
in which some part of the nerves have died down
Oh.
completely. So TB somehow have literally left me with a permanent disability, as to say so, because 50% of my lungs is gone.
So
Yes.
there are like long-term complication even after completing treatment.
Yes, but I'm not gonna say this is for everyone. It
Mm-hmm.
depends on the type of cases. So maybe for DR cases, maybe in your case it could be different,
Yeah.
right? The long-term
I
side
had
effects
I
could be
have a
different.
beat sound in my ear, little like low strength.
Yes.
These are the side effects I just remember. So
Mm.
watching your next question is watching your friend move on with like studies, their dream jobs while you were struggling. So how did you manage like not uh, manage this feeling actually?
I think this was not only during TB journey.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is still now also. It
Oh.
goes on because with these long-term side effects,
Mm-hmm.
I cannot perform a 9 to 5 job.
Oh.
So my work has to be freelance or either way, I cannot stick or do the hard work or anything like that because I can't stand for long. I can't sit
Mm-hmm.
for long. It's affecting me. I can't
Mm-hmm.
even do traveling much also
Mhm.
because of the lung damage and all of that. So
Mhm.
even till now, so I feel that that step back is still there, but somehow with joining TB community, having
Mhm.
you guys around, I don't feel that much of a laid back or a backwards so much. Yeah,
Yeah, because you have a different journey and their journey is really different.
completely
So
different. Yes,
comparing with them, it doesn't make sense.
you're right.
Yeah,
I think we
because
have
see, I had the
questions.
same feeling actually. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I think there's somebody asking questions.
yeah, we will answer them after our like question will
Okay,
be
okay.
complete. Then we will answer their question. So next question is how has life like has shaped the way you see life, relationship, and your own strength today?
After TB, life has been a different picture,
Mm,
comparing before and now. Now
mhm,
I've become more resilient. The strength is there. And then you start to see who real people are there to
mhm.
back you up, who are your real family, who are your real friends. And then, having these community who have gone through chronic illness. So, people who have gone through chronic illness look at life differently,
Yeah, exactly.
right? And then life makes more sense to them because at some point of time,
Mhm.
we have almost touched that somehow. So, life has completely changed. It's less more fun. So, this is like the new normal now. So, I'm living
Yeah.
the life as a new normal, yeah.
So yeah, earlier I used to like get upset with every issue. Now
Yes,
I like take it lightly, take it easy.
exactly,
Life is
exactly.
short actually.
Yes, that's why. We start to value it more now,
Yeah.
after going through all of that. Yes.
Right, right. So what changes do you think like we need to make urgently to make India TB free? Like you are doing a lot of work, so you
Mhm.
can tell about that also.
So at the moment, I feel if we can engage more youth, because as you can see, TB do affect the youth mostly,
Right.
right? At
Mm-hmm.
some point of time, it affected the youth mostly. So,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see that youth at this particular time, they are into work, they are running, rushing towards life, making, a life out of it, in
Mm-hmm.
which we tend to forget to take care of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So mostly we shift other states, other cities, and all of that. So I think if we make the youth aware more of what TB is,
Mm-hmm.
and then let them again like a change reaction kind of a thing, where they
Mm-hmm.
can spread the awareness again to other people as well. So this will have like a huge impact if we involve youth into it.
Right, right. So recently you have joined a workshop, if I remember, in Delhi, right?
Yes,
So,
we did.
so like what kind of steps the government is thinking to take to end TB in India, if you have some idea about it?
So at the moment, I really appreciate what the government is doing.
Mm,
I think during our time, we got like around 500 per month, right?
right.
Yeah, which the Niksha Yojana.
Yeah, I haven't received any.
Same here, I didn't get. But the one who received, they receive it like 500 a month. So now
I
it has increased to 1,000 a month.
Yeah, I
It's
think they have
increased.
started it later. In our time, it was something they were giving us some food or powder, protein powder, something.
We never
Yeah.
received that. Maybe different states, it might be different tactics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So during our time, I think the extra that we get apart from the TB medicines were the supplements,
Mm-hmm.
like
Same.
for liver tonics and all of that. Those are the
Mm-hmm.
things. Other than that, we don't get much. So
Mm-hmm.
comparing back then and now, it has really improved. As you can see, even the regimen also have really improved. It has really
Yeah.
come down to 6 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I believe the side effects also won't be. They are trying to look into that. Less
Mm-hmm.
side effects, less time consumption, and no injections now, which is a
Mm-hmm.
plus point. So I really appreciate what the government is doing, and also they are giving like nutritional basket, which is
Yeah.
very helpful when it comes to TB treatment. Now, mostly during TB treatment, if we focus only on the medicines, that's how the side effects also tends to be more. So
Yeah.
now to reduce those side effects, we need to combine it with nutrition.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, with nutrition and some movement if we can. So
Yeah. I.
these are the governments that have been taking a very good initiative. And then they also introduce Nikshay Mitra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, where individuals can adopt patients.
Right. Right.
So, which I'm also a Nikshay, so I do adopt patients. So the
Mm-hmm.
best part about that is like I get to see the patient's profile,
Mm-hmm.
and on that, like it has to be confidential. That's true though, but I get to see the patient's profile, the patient status. Now, if the patients need counseling, also they can always reach out to me, so that I get a one-on-one contact with the patients and all. So it's a
That.
very good thing. So these are the things that the government have really improved compared to back then. Like hamare batch ka time, I can say that. Like we are
Yeah.
batchmate, as to say so. It's 2015, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So these are the improvement that are there.
So it feels good actually. We are moving fast. In our time, it was things were really slow. Treatment was long, and we had like no idea about TB. But things have
Yes.
been changed now. People
Yeah.
are not much, but yeah, little bit aware about TB.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a question in Gujarat. People received nahi. Uh,
It's a Nikshay.
In Gujarat, people receive Nikshay Yojana amount, and the amount is 1,000 plus, and two nutrition kit in a year. All the things they provide by urban health centers, so it can be easy to track the people for it. And that's a really good initiative, actually.
Yes, it is. It is.
And guys, if you want to be Nikshay Mitra and adopt a TB patient, आप वो भी कर सकते हो.
Yeah, you can actually register through the website, or you can go to your nearby TB unit
Yeah.
for
So
registering as well.
website name is. Do you remember the website name, Nikita?
It's I'll have to check again. I think it's from the Nikshay only. Nikshay
Okay.
Mitra website only. You just Google it. It will be right there probably.
Yes, guys. So you can Google it और वहाँ पे you guys can register and adopt a TB patient. तो उसमें जो है आप उनको न्यूट्रिशन का जो है सामान दे सकते हो ताकि उनका
Yes.
जो ट्रीटमेंट है वो स्मूथली चले बिकॉज देर आर थ्री थिंग्स दैट यू नीड टू लाइक कंप्लीट टीबी ट्रीटमेंट एंड recover and cure actually. The
Mm-hmm.
first thing is TB medication, second is nutrition, and third is the willpower. Willpower TB patient की होगी, nutrition में
Yes.
you can help, and TB ट्रीटमेंट जो है वो गवर्नमेंट प्रोवाइड कर रही है फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट.
Mm-hmm.
And some one more thing, Rita, I want to ask you, like people are going for like TB warriors are going for private hospitals also for TB
Yes.
treatment. So what do you
Yes.
suggest? TB treatment we should go for government hospital or like private hospital because it's like costly treatment and I don't know. What's your suggestion about it?
See, when it comes to in our state,
Mm-hmm.
so what our private hospital have done is tie up with the government hospital.
Okay.
So they set up blood centers at the private hospitals only. So at least that is shorten their cost also. But
Okay.
then for the ones who go to private clinics,
Mm-hmm.
I would really, really suggest you guys, if you can go to the government hospital because the medicines are the same only.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that private hospital is going to cost you more. TB
Yeah.
medicines are so expensive. And then
Right.
even for your traveling, even everything, it's costing more, and you're not getting benefits also. Now, if you register in a government hospital, you're getting the nutritional basket. You're getting the 1,000, again, that caters to your nutritions again. And
Right.
then even the counseling also,
Hmm.
which not all hospital do it. Like some hospital are, yeah, they start to focus on that because mental health is very important when it comes to the TB treatment journey.
Exactly.
So
Along with physical health, you have to like focus on mental health also. After
main is
that,
the
you
mental
can complete
health.
your treatment.
Yes, main is the mental health. We have really
Yeah.
make our mentally strong, to
Right.
go
Right.
through this journey. Yeah.
So thank you so much, Shrida.
Thank you. Thank you.
You were here, you answered our question, you solved so many queries, you shared your journey, and we are so happy and glad you gave us this opportunity to us also.
Thanks to you also for making this happen, though. It was a short time, but thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye bye, guys. See
Bye.
you.
See you. How do you do?